Hi, Marianne from Coastal Love and Decor. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna make a piece with the seahorse today. And I'm gonna be using coral from, I believe it's the Cayman Islands. A friend of mine sent me this, which I really appreciate. So I want to incorporate this into this piece. So, and I'm putting a starfish. I don't know what this is called. And this piece here, I think they call it a basket shell. I'm not sure on that. And then this is a shell that I got from, I believe Flagler Beach. So I really don't want to coat this whole thing of coral. So I'm going to see how this is going to go. So I've laid down my crushed sea glass, and I got my resin all mixed up. Today I've been putting it in the bubbler machine or the debubbler machine, because my resin's a little cold. It's a little cold in here. But I had a lot of bubbles in it. So I used the Let's Resin debubbler. So what I think I'm going to do is just pour the resin on. And I'm just going to move it around a little. And I use the J. Diction High Gloss Epoxy. I probably should put my glove on my other hand and use my finger to do this, which I think I might do. Okay. So I'm just gonna spread it out a little. For this project, I mixed up 2 ounces. So I'm just gonna spread it out on the glass here before I lay my coral down. I mean, I definitely need more resin, but I'm trying to see how this is gonna go. I know what I'm going for. So we're gonna go like so. Just like that. Make sure your surface is level when you're doing this. And I've also taped the back part glued, and taped the back part of my frame, so that in the event if where I put the glue, I missed a spot, this covers me. It won't drip down behind it and ruin your piece. All right, so I think I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of heat. And let's see, I know I can see, I want a little bit more here. And I think I've got it pretty much a nice layer on it. Okay, so, and I'm gonna go over this one more time. Make sure all the pieces stay in place. All right, so now I'm going to, this has that bump on it, so that one shell will hide that. So what I want to do is lay that right in there. And I'm going to take my toothpick here and kind of move those crushed shell away from that center stem. Because see, now all of this won't be covered in the resin, and that's what I'm going for. I don't want to cover. I get that part of it's going to be in resin. There's no other way around it, but okay. Now, I'm going to put the basket on next, I think. So what I'm going to do is just cover this right here. And then I'm going to take this and place it on here. Just like so. And I want to move that over just a smidgen. Yeah, just like that. I'm going to have to get resin around this to hold this shell on because it's mostly hollow. Let's see, I think I need another little piece in here. Because I want the glass, I don't want none of the glass, clear glass showing on the bottom here. So I'm just going to slip that in there, like so. Okay. All right. Here we go. I think I need one little piece right here. All right. And let me take a little bit of, and I'm going to go around the very edge of this one seashell because I don't want to cover the seashell in resin. But I just want a little bit around the edge so that it attaches. Slide that back in. I think I need a little bit more here. And I need a Q-tip to clean up the edge right here. Get that resin off. Okay, so now my game plan is to put this in the center. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit of resin. I know you can, I don't think you can see me in camera. I have this flipped over and I'm putting a little bit of resin on the back side of the seahorse. And then let me sit it down a moment. And I'm going to put just a little bit in the center here. And then I'm going to prop this seahorse in there, like so. Get my hands off here. And I'm just going to push it in so slightly. I'm hoping this is going to work. If not, if this doesn't adhere, then I'll use E6000 on the back. And we'll see how that works. It might not, but that's what I'll do. if when I demold this tomorrow and it isn't held on, then I'll put E6000 on the back. Sometimes you got to do that with these pieces. And it probably wouldn't have hurt to do it before I stuck it on instead of the resin, but hey. I only normally use pieces of the coral, not like this much, so. Okay. So we got that on. And then I'm going to put some more here. And I'm going to add the shell right in there. And I'm going to go around that as well. I guess I could cover this one. And then I want to slip this piece right in here like so. Just like that. And we're just going to get in those little holes and fill it up. Just like so. And then I have the big star. I had this, and I got a piece of, so I'm going to, you know what? I think I'm going to get some E6000. I got to take off my glove and put on that star because it's going partially on the wood, and it is a heavy piece. So I want to be safe. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm going to, so it'd be the 3. So I'm going to put a little glue there. And a little glue here. And some glue right there at the tip. Okay. All right. And then I'm just going to set it right on here. Like so. Just like that. My glue's just rolling out of my tube here. All right, now I'm trying to decide. All right, I'm going to go around the edge. Again, I'm trying not to get all of the coral. And then I'm going to go around the seashell, or the starfish, where I didn't glue. And just pour some more resin in there, just to have it stay. Okay, now, I keep looking at it like it needs something else. I don't know. I think what I might do is put a little sparkle in the black background. I wish I would have put some in the resin to begin with. I do have a little bit left over. Let's see. If I can just... Here's some iridescent bubbles I might add into it. Now I know I have sparkle. I just want to add, yes I do, there's Max Sparkle. This is really whiter. I think I'll go with this one, the Diamond Stardust. I just want a little sparkle in that background, and I have a little bit of resin left. I don't want it overpowering. So I'm going to take that, put it in there. Yeah. And I'm just going to put it around the edge. Just put that little bit of sparkle in there. Get around the top here. Trying not to get it on the coral. Let's see how that looks. A little bit here. I don't know why. I just looked at it before I added the sparkle, and I just said, it just needs something else to me. Let's see. Oh, that looks pretty. I'm liking that. I don't know if you are, but I am. Get some down in there. I'm going to get a little bit behind that shell. Some just right there. I think that looks good. I have to wipe this up where I dripped. Drip there. And there. That looks good. And I think I'm gonna get a clean toothpick. Yeah. See, my resin's getting thick already because I put it in the bubbler. It heats it up a little bit and thickens it up. I keep calling it bubbler. It's a debubbler. I'm just gonna move this. And let's see. I think I need a pearl in it. I don't know. I just want a pearl in it. I just had them out because here they are. I'm going to put one pearl. I do like to put a pearl and a starfish in most of my pieces. And I think we're just going to put it right there. And I am going to add just a smidgen. That's my husband coming in now. Okay, guys, that's it for this tutorial. And tomorrow I'll take the tape off the back and show you. You know what? I'm going to hit this with a little bit of heat again in case there's any bubbles in there that I didn't see before I get off here. Then we'll see tomorrow too if that seahorse stays on there. But again, like I said, if not, I'll put E6000 on the back of it, because I didn't want resin on it to begin with. So there you go. Oh, I think this piece turned out gorgeous. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll get back to you. And if you wouldn't mind, comment on this if you like it. I'd really appreciate it. And please share. Alright, have a good evening. Bye.